Welcome to Shooting It Straight with Stan. I'm your host, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. Today's topic is a good one. Listen up, lean in, get comfortable, grab the coffee, because what we're going to talk about is your retirement plan is not an annuity game, okay? There's a lot of people in the annuity industry that are just looking for nails, and they're the hammer. They're going to sell one product, they're going to sell it to every single person, they're going to get you to a seminar or in their office, and they're going to sell one product, and they're going to sell the highest commission product in most cases, not all cases. And there's some really great people in the annuity industry. We consider ourselves at the Annuity Man the thought leader in the space. It's because I've done so much edutainment, entertainment, and education, thousands of videos, published 7 books on the topic. You can get those books at my site at theannuityman.com. Written articles, been on every show on the planet. And you know, with the demographic tidal wave of 11,000, 12,000, whatever the number is, of people turning age 65 every single day, that is a demographic tidal wave. That's people that are looking for lifestyle. They've earned it. They want to do chapter 2 of their life on their terms. Most people are not looking for market growth. Most people have come to the conclusion that they can live off the money, or live contractually off the money, or peel interest off the money, or set up lifetime income streams with annuities in combination with Social Security with their money. They're not looking to hit home runs. I always tell people, you go from looking to hit stand-up doubles and stand-up and slide-in triples and home runs to bunt singles. Baseball analogy. When you go to chapter 2 of your life, your retirement plan should be about bunt singles. It should be about going to the cocktail party and understanding that everyone's going to say, well, you missed out on that one. No, you missed out on that one. And you're going to be okay with, yep, you're right, but everything's contractual. I know where everything is. I can explain it to a 9-year-old. It's simple. It's a simple, simple plan. Your retirement plan is not an annuity game. And the reason I say that is a lot of agents and advisors, whether they call themselves a fiduciary or not, that's a joke. I'm going to tell you right now, there's some people that have a fiduciary plaque on the wall that are a 180 fiduciary. What's fiduciary, Stan? Good question. A fiduciary is someone in the financial business that puts the customer's best interest ahead of theirs. Shouldn't that be everybody? Why is there a needed plaque on the wall? I mean, that's insane. That's like putting a plaque on the wall saying, I'm a good guy. Well, I don't know. Are you? Well, look, I got a plaque on there. Plaque says I'm a good guy. Right there, it says that I'm a good guy. Plaque, the plaque beside it says I never lie. Hey, I got a plaque there. I mean, fiduciary. I understand the reason we need those things in place for the industry, the financial industry, because there's some issues. There's always issues anytime there's commissions and things like that. But I always tell my team that we listen with our ears and mouth, and we listen to people with our ears and mouth proportions. So we talk less, we listen more. Okay, we tell the truth, because my grandfather always said, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. So we tell the truth, but this isn't a game. When we're talking to people about chapter 2 of their lives, this isn't a game. This is their hard-earned money. This is their life's work. This is what they've scrimped and saved and done without. This is the lump sum that they're worried about. This is a big decision. This is not a game. I was recently in my Las Vegas office, which is the main office for the Annuity Man at this point. And I said that. I said, hey, I hope everyone's doing good. What are we going to talk about? I'm going to remind you, this is not a game. We're very serious about what we do, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. But this is not a game. And it shouldn't be a game for you. When you are pitched anything, and let's just talk annuities as a whole here, understand that annuity commissions are built in. They're hidden from the client. Good or bad, you can say what you want. They just are. The more simple the product, the lower the commission. The more complex and long-term the product, the higher the commission. Ask what the commission is. Ask hard questions. Moshe Milevsky, which is arguably between him and Wade Pfau and Michael Finca, I had kind of do a juggling act of who the smartest annuity people are in the room. And I know I'm leaving somebody out, and Tom Hegna, whatever. All those people are been on my podcast, Fun with Annuities. And I'm so honored that they chose to share their wisdom with everyone. But Moshe Milevsky said, ask hard questions, ask tough questions. If you don't understand the hypothetical or theoretical, where you shouldn't even be buying the annuity for that anyway, have them explain it until you understand it. And if you don't ever get to the point of understanding it, don't buy it. Don't take anyone's word for it. And I'm including the ANNUITYMAN.com. Take the contractual guarantees word. Look at the specimen policy if you want to see one. Look at the contractual guarantee. When you're looking at single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, multi-year guarantee annuities, those are contractual guarantee products. There's going to be no changes, period. But there are some products that have moving parts. You have to fully understand that. This is not a game. If a person has sent you a postcard to a steakhouse that you'd never go to, but they're going to pay for it, which should put a little bit of red flags, and I always say, swallow the food, not the sales pitch. And they're pitching one type of product with one company. Shouldn't alarm bells go off? Shouldn't you look at that person and say, this is not a game. This is my retirement. Okay? This isn't an annuity game to see how many you can sell. And if you sell enough, you go on the trip to Bora Bora with your girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, or whatever applies. This isn't a game. And I hate to be harsh and I hate to be intense like this, but, you know, a lot of times my managing director will tell me stories that they get through the team, you know, when people book a call, and they're horrific stories where the selling agent or advisor, I don't know if it's on purpose or whatever, they're looking at this as a game. They're looking at your money as a game. Also understand that the annuity industry frowns upon you putting any more than 50% of your investable assets. That does not include house, car, or guitar, okay? Investable assets and annuities. Now, can we push that just a little bit if there's a good case for it, maybe to 60%? Yeah. But what the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, NAIC.com, suggest, it's not a law or a rule, it's suggestion, and they talk to the carriers about this, is let's not overfund annuities. So if someone is saying, well, you know, how much do you have in your 401k, sir? And you say, well, I've got 400,000. Well, how much is that of your total portfolio? That's pretty much it. Well, let's put it all in annuity. You know what you say to them? This is not a game. Okay? This is not a game. You know, they need to know the rules. Now, obviously, we want you as a client, but I understand if you want to, you know, go to the local office, or your brother-in-law or sister selling annuities. I get all that. Or your frat brother who has pictures of you and you have to go in and be a client. But annuities are contractual. Annuity policies are contracts. You should shop all annuities for the contractual guarantees only. Why? Because when you do that, you completely turn the products into commodities, which means we can shop all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee for your specific situation. And you know that you got to go in knowing that quotes change like a gallon of milk. Once carriers reach capacity for your specific age or product that they're putting out there, then they're going to lower the guarantee or pull the product. Okay, so that's the reason you look at the contractual guarantees only of the policy. If you're being pitched an annuity by a person, they're only showing you one annuity, and they say, hey, we've looked at them all, and this is the best one. The answer to that, this is not a game. This isn't a game. Show me 5 other carriers that have the same exact type of product. If they can't, then they're not your agent. They're not your advisor. They're on an agenda-driven sales path. And I'm not putting down the industry, because every industry has bad apples. But the majority of the people in the annuity industry are good people. But you are going to run into it. If you're out there shopping around, you're going to run into the hammer looking for the nail. And you have to say, this is not a game. This is my retirement. This is what me and the spouse have worked all of our lives for. We take this very serious. We're going into chapter 2 of our lives, which is about lifestyle and family and health and making sure that we live the way we want to live. This is not a game. This is not an annuity game. Period. Just remember, ask 2 questions every single time when you're considering annuities. What do you want the money to contractually do? And when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? And always use my acronym PILL to see if you even need an annuity. And if you don't need anything in this pill that I'm getting ready to tell you, then you don't need an annuity. Principal protection, income for life, legacy, and long-term care, confinement care. If you don't need to contractually underline that, contractually solve for those specific items in the pill, one or more, then you do not need an annuity. This is not a game. The pill is not a game. The two questions are not a game. These are contractually guaranteed ways to get to the finish line and know exactly what's going to happen with no surprises. Wouldn't it be great to go into retirement with no surprises financially? Think about if you had guaranteed lifetime income products, annuities, you had CDs and AAA municipal bonds and treasuries and money markets, and things would never go down, maybe legacy dividend stocks, things like that, whatever. And you had contractual guarantees in place. You had your income floor, which includes Social Security, the best inflation annuity on the planet, a pension if you're so fortunate from your employer, whatever income floor products you put in addition to that to make sure money's going to hit your account every single month. That's not a game, okay? You know, that's not an annuity game. That's annuity contractual guarantees. Another example of a game is when you're pitched the upfront bonus. Well, buy this, transfer the money for the upfront bonus. You know, what's the answer? You're right. This is not a game. Okay? This is not a game. Tell the person, you're talking to the wrong person if that's your pitch. This is not a game. I gotta make a t-shirt that says that. Walk through the house. My wife's like, what game? I'm like, this is not a game. I just keep repeating it. But I'm passionate about this. I mean, listen, I come from rural North Carolina. My wife comes from rural Nebraska. Okay. We came from nothing, just like probably most of you came from nothing. Okay. We're not inheritance babies. We didn't get we didn't get a penny. What are you talking about? And that's okay. Our parents did the best they could. They were fantastic. They tried hard. I get it. But I always tell people, you know, when you're looking for advisors, maybe look for one that's grown up poor. Because when you grow up poor, you understand the value of a penny. You understand that you don't want to lose any money. And I think that's probably, you know, my therapist would probably say, that's the reason you've gone to the contractual guarantees standpoint, Stan, is because you don't like to lose any money. You're right. I don't like to lose my money. And we definitely don't ever lose your money because all we sell are contractual guarantees. So I know what you're saying, Stan. This is not a game is in the back of my head. Good, because every single time when someone's pitching you something, I want you to think to yourself, this is not a game. Let me ask hard questions. Let me ask tough questions. Let me understand everything before I make a final decision on this hard-earned money, sweat equity that I have right here, this lump sum going into retirement. I encourage you to go to my site at theannuityman.com, book a call with us. Watch all these videos. I've done thousands of them, and I'm going to continue to do them as long as I can, you know, find the baseball hat to put on, right? I'm going to keep doing these to educate you, entertain you, and also remind you with those type of phrases that, hey, take this serious. You know, go into these meetings. Hopefully it's with us, but, you know, you're in control. It's your money. It's not their money, right? Nod your head. My name is Stan, the Annuity Man. That's Shooting It Straight with Stan. I will see you next time.